Niagara's finest chefs were serving up their favorite soups, all for a good cause.
So tonight we have our 12th annual Empty Bowls event for Bethlehem Housing and Support Services. It's our signature fundraising event, and all proceeds go towards our organization.
The night sees over 400 guests featuring 25 of Niagara's restaurants and wineries.
When they arrive, they get to sample 12 different types of soup along with samples of wine, beer, tea, desserts. We also have some exciting raffles and prizes going on this evening. So we have our mystery soup can raffle, a silent auction, along with a 50-50 draw. As a local St. Catharines organization, we try to support local. So we have a lot of different chefs come out from the Niagara region. So we have some from St. Catharines, Niagara Falls, all throughout the area. And they prepare their own homemade soup and they serve it at the event, and they're usually just delicious.
Guests to the event receive a one-of-a-kind bowl created by local potters.
The bowls are a huge part of our event. They're all donated by local Niagara potters. They're beautiful bowls, and each guest with their ticket gets to choose a bowl that they are most attracted to when they come in at the event, and then they use that bowl to sample all of the different soups.
Bethlehem Housing and Support Services has been turning lives around for almost 30 years.
Bethlehem Place is one of our buildings. It's our building that's almost 30 years old, and it's our transitional housing building. So that's basically a second stage of housing after families have been in crisis, become homeless, and they may have gone through shelter, and then they come into a transitional type of program where they need supports while getting their lives back together. We also have an early learning center that is attached to our programs because we target families. Children are often going through trauma. The whole family goes through trauma, but children are suffering through trauma as well, and they need that extra support. Sometimes families need that extra parenting type of programming and to put their families back together after they've gone through some kind of breakdown or traumatic issue.
The money raised from the Empty Bowls event goes to helping fund support services provided by Bethlehem Housing.
So we serve about 300 families per year, and so a lot of folks that are on wait lists because we don't always have room right away. So we support through our outreach program the folks who have contacted us, and we can't get them in housing right away, but we try to make sure that they're perhaps in a shelter or have housing of some kind until they can get into our program. The need is great. We actually I believe that we are in a housing crisis, an affordable housing crisis, and we could take it to other levels as well. But we are very limited in our affordable housing stock, and that particularly rental. We really don't have any available, and we have a lot of people who need housing and need affordable housing. We have a lot of people in this community who are lower income, and the housing rents are going up, and the housing market, as you all know, drives the cost of rent. So our vacancy rates are very low right now, extremely low. They've gone down by 1% over the last year, and that's to the crisis level.
In Niagara, you're watching The Source.